Welcome everyone to another video from the Secrets of the Jedi canon book. For those unfamiliar with this video series, here I break down an excerpt from the Secrets of the Jedi canon book that came out a few years ago, which is basically written from Luke Skywalker's point of view, like a diary, where he wrote about almost everything, whether it be the different Jedi of the Republic or galactic events from before he was born. And once I finish with the series, there are 4 more books that focus on the Sith, bounty hunters, Wookiees, and a new clone one that I'll get into next, so make sure to subscribe if that interests you at all. Let's get into it. Lightsabers may be one of the most iconic aspects of Star Wars, but the weapon wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the Kyber crystals that power it, an essential component of the hilt. Here's what Luke knows about Kyber crystals. Kyber crystals are rare gems capable of focusing and amplifying energy. They can be found on planets that have a high natural concentration of the Force energy, such as Jedha or Ilum. Each Kyber crystal is unique and requires a Force-sensitive being to align and activate it during the lightsaber assembly process. Each Kyber crystal starts out as clear, but once it is awakened by the Force, its color shifts to match the nature of its master. The color of the crystal determines the color of the lightsaber's blade. Some of the most common colors for Jedi lightsabers include blue, green, and violet. Red lightsabers are typically attuned to those who have succumbed to the dark side of the Force. Blades with damaged Kyber crystals can still function, but the energy they emit can often be as dangerous and unpredictable as the person willing to risk wielding them. The fact that Kylo Ren chose such a crystal for his weapon is unsurprising. Kyber crystals have always been an element of Star Wars that fascinates me, because of their ability to be both a part of the Force side of the story, but also the technological. We've seen them used to power lightsabers, Death Stars, and also as a nice necklace. There are a few things that stood out to me in this passage. Luke mentions that the crystals require a Force-sensitive being to activate it during lightsaber assembly, but this had me questioning whether the same was necessary for the Death Star. After all, they were used for a similar purpose, to amplify the energy into a single beam, just on a much larger scale. I guess this is an example of the Empire overcoming religious or Force methods with their terrifying technology. I also found it interesting how Luke mentions violet as one of the Jedi's most common colors, rather than something like yellow instead. We've only ever seen 2 Jedi wield purple lightsabers, Mace Windu, who everyone knows, and Vernestor Rowe, who recently was brought into live action for the first time in The Acolyte. Yellow, on the other hand, is a much more common color, used by Jedi Temple guards during the Republic, and even Luke himself wielded a yellow lightsaber for a short time after he lost his father's on Bespin in The Empire Strikes Back. This isn't necessarily me saying that Luke is wrong, but his, or the author's, choice surprised me a lot here. Luke's mention of a damaged Kyber crystal was also something I wasn't expecting to be in this passage. It not only made me question how Kylo Ren got his damaged Kyber crystal, something that I believe has been answered in a book or comic that I just haven't read yet, but also why the Skywalker saber in The Rise of Skywalker wouldn't have crackled in the same way, since it was split in half in The Last Jedi. Let me know what you think of this excerpt in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for more videos breaking down this book. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.